So I'm going to teach you 2 drills here that are going to help you to get rid of the over top move. Now remember, our concern before was with the face because that's what's making it slice. Seeing the ball slice was making you manipulate the over top move to pull it back on line. So we're going to get rid of the manipulation now. You'll find when people slice the ball, they're too upper body orientated, shoulders. I like you to feel your arms more in the golf swing, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I'm going to address the ball. I'm going to get up to the top of the swing here. Now our over the top move, you'll see the shoulders start the downswing. So if I had an eyeball on each shoulder blade, which now is facing this direction, and by the time I get to the top of my swing, my eyeballs are to the target. So I would call that back to the target. Well, the transition move tends for this type of golfer to be with their shoulders. And you're going to see the right shoulder goes high and the left shoulder goes low. So someone who feels over the top, they're always feeling the right shoulder high. So if I could get up to the top and feel the right shoulder work low, low in the shot instead of high, you can see the shaft is on a much different plane and shallow compared to the high where the shaft's kicked out and over. So take it up to the top. Don't be afraid to be totally static with your feet. This is just a drill. Take it up to the top of your swing. Now I want you to feel that your back is to the target, so your hands are at your waist. And if you do that, you can see the shaft's coming in from the inside, and we still have our lag that we'll talk about shortly. So we're going to do a pump drill. You're going to take the club back. You're going to feel the rear shoulder, low, low, no, no, low. We'll take it back, pump once low, back. And as you can see, that ball started right down the line with a nice, beautiful draw. The second drill I want to show you is a drill that you need to hit balls with. You need to get onto the grass tee. You need a shaft, and here's the secret. Strongly suggest you get some tape. These fiberglass sometimes give you splinters, and I don't want you getting a splitter. So if you get some tape, and you can use this to push it in the ground. Piece of string and 2 tees is all you need. This will be our target line. It's a wonderful drill. Let's get busy and show you how to do it. All we need is a tee, front tee, anywhere. The back tee, we're going to aim at the target. Let me show you. Front tee, we'll aim at that black cart out there. Back of the tee, aim. Really important that you come back and you check it. Now, when you do this drill, you need to have a ball teed up. And, you know, you tee up a ball in a par 3, so it's no big deal. But it needs to be in a constant position close to the string. Next thing is I'm going to grab this shaft. I'm going to set up to my ball, and I'm going to take it back halfway. And I'm going to kind of see right where the ferrule is, a couple inches back here, how far that is. And that's where I kind of want to put this shaft. If you put the shaft too far out, you won't hit it. If you get it too close, you won't hit it. So we wanted to feel pretty much about to where the ferrule in the golf club is, this black ferrule. What I like to do is I'll come back here and I'll set this in the ground straight up. Then I'll come and find my address position. Pull it out of the ground a little bit because it's easier to adjust. And I want to feel that this and this are parallel to each other. Because this is 4 inches outside, you should not hit this unless you come over the top. So as you can see, a good backswing in slow motion. Back to the target, so my hands are at my waist, allows it to be more shallow. Or rear shoulder, feeling low instead of high. Our goal is not to hit the club. I'll come back, look at my ball flight, got a nice straight divot, had a little bit of hook, which means the club face was probably a little closed, which is natural for my game. So again, this shaft is a wonderful drill. I'd like to give you a different way to practice the same thing. Same shaft, just a different way. You're going to put a ball up on a tee. You're going to get this shaft. You're going to put it in an exact line of the string. You want the tip of this at least at knee height. So I need a little higher. Now, any over-the-top move will hit this. Obviously, the feedback of that will show you that you were steeping over the top. Most importantly, whenever you do the shaft drills, you need to make sure you're teeing the ball in the same exact spot. That's why you need a tee, because there'll be a divot there after a shot, hopefully. And if you switch club selections with the drill matching the shaft plane, then you must reset it up because each shaft's on a different angle. This drill here, as long as it's knee height, you don't have to adjust it. These two drills I found extremely helpful, and I'm sure they will help you.